And hello again, everyone. I'm here with something a bit different this time. Some of you have asked me about the 3-hour agents in the game, such as Cobalt Lightning, Shrouded Carnage, Midnight Shade, and Son of Tyre. So, here's what I'll do. I'll do all 4 of them. There are currently 4 3-hour agents in the game. Supposedly the new zone will add another one, but I'll make the video here and I'll make that one a separate one once I get to know it better. But basically what this video will be about, I will show you where is a good place to camp for it, the normal spawn points, as well as the hours for it. Well, in general at least. I'm hoping this can help you guys find these ancients because they're really easy to catch. I mean, when no one's out looking for them, I catch about, I don't know, all of them. Every single one that no one's looking for, it's mine. I'm just joking with you guys. Let's get started with the first one, the level 45 cobalt lightning over here. There are approximately 4 good camping spots. Actually, there's 5, yeah. There's 5 great camping spots for him. If you got a party of 5 to help you, that's the ideal situation. I'm at the first camping spot over here. And the path I will do to determine if he spawned near me is a circle around the lake over here. There should also be someone near the city gates on both sides of Artesia. One at the crossroads over here, and one a little bit west of Ishtar, as he is also known to spawn there. I'll show you each of the locations, and oh, also don't worry, if you just want to see one of the dragons, I'll add something to take you there. It will probably appear on the screen, something like click here for that, click here for that, you know how the deal works. So, basically on this location, if you start the camping here, he supposedly is spawning somewhere around here. We'll begin walking over here, and if by this time you didn't catch him, he either did not spawn, or you had lag, or you're kind of slow. No offense. If he's not here, I will suggest making my way up here, passing the bird, and checking around here. You can also spawn at the waterfall here, the clearing over here, and if you can see him in any of those places, make a turn right in front of Ariana's lair and check out this spot, and on that side of the lake over here. If he's not here, which is like half the time, we're going to go to the next spot. You can also pretty much camp him with just 2 people, one at each time, one in the place I was, and having them do each half of the path. One from Ishtar all the way to Artesia, and one from Ariana's lair all the way to Ishtar. He spawns at day in-game, and just to be clear, an in-game full circle, night, day, morning, whatever is in between, has 3 real-life hours. So you can more or less think when the next one is, if you already know when one was. Also, it should be a 52 and morning over at the minutes. It's usually how it is. You can also have a 10-minute delay most of the times. I've also seen him have a bit larger delay. Now then, our camping spot is over here near Artesia. You can spawn somewhere around here, or somewhere down here. Also, if he spawns in the air above Artesia, you can also hear the growl. if both of you have reached both 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 parties that are looking for cobalt have reached Arcadia, they should also fly over it and change with each other, because he may be found right in the middle of the skies. I've seen situations where AFK players even have kept a cobalt up there for like hours, so yeah. And now we will proceed to the second part of the path. We'll be coming in for a landing right around here. You can also spawn directly up there. Oh, close encounter. What? Oh. Okay, that was fast. In the clearing over here. And somewhere around the giant rock over here. I'm not exactly sure where. I never did see him. But technically, the place you want to camp on this side is right here. Right under the N. Pardon. Also, please be careful, as Cobalt has had a few times where it has spawned extremely late, like half an hour late, and in extremely weird places. And when I say weird, I mean I obtained the Cobalt inside this stone over here. Inside. No, this is not inside. I mean literally inside. I had to send my dragon to damage it. And then I jumped inside the rock to tame him. It was epic. Ah yes, the crossroads. This is another place to camp for him. You will quite a lot actually spawn right around these. Whoa, this is the first time I see two gliders ganking up on a poor ship. Like, whoa. Hey, can you stop that? Like, really? No? Okay. Bon appetit. Infinity ticket. What the hell? Now then. And also at times spawn in the tree branches of this tree over here, which has annoyed a ton of people, including myself. But he can be there, so yeah, care for it. One more place I've seen him spawn, this also counts as the Ishtar spawn, is right around, somewhere around here, where I am right now, I think. It's been a while since I came to the cold. Also saw him, or at least I saw some players fighting him over here. So, yeah, that's the thing. That's one of the places you will want to look, is over here. It has quite a bit of a chance to spawn here. Also, if you get here late, they have already run quite a bit all the way over here. Some people don't even check this place, like, really. And also, this is the second place in which I found him inside a rock. So, you better have the hell bar on, or else you will not see him at all. It's like, oh, no, cobalt. I guess he didn't spawn. It's not that simple. Also, as you can see right now, it's morning. When it's 52, if this was the correct day, and something tells me it is. Good. But yeah, when it's 52, cobalt should spawn in one of the locations I've showed you guys so far. If it doesn't, don't panic. Begin to search, to fly around, and one way or the other you will find it. I almost guarantee it. Now, let the hunt begin. Now then, about Midnight Shade. He's a level 65 dragon in the Winadia zone. And there are, wait, 55, sorry, my mistake, 55. And there are two good locations to camp for him. Now then, the first one would be around here. As you can see the spawn on the lake. And also, if you are close enough, you can see the one that's somewhere around here. If he does not spawn here, you are to progress to the forest of the Forlorn and start going to the, what the hell is the name? The icons. Markaki Town, whatever. The town over here. Once there, you can check out his other spawns. If into, one of you will be at Markaki Town, where I'm going right now. In fact, screw this. Give me a body. No, Dragons, I do not want to kill you, fight you, whatever. Leave me alone. Are we done? Good. Yes, I have a Skeeter transform. Deal with it. Now then, by the railroad over here, on the west side of the railroad, is where he usually spawns. He also has a very rare spawn at the Macari Wilds Lake over here. But most people can ignore that safely as it's a stupidly rare spawn. I mean, I think I've seen it once in more than 1 year. And I do keep tabs on dragons, more than most. Now then, no time to help. Dragons to be catched. Let's get over here. This is the fastest path I'm doing. You will also be flying somewhat close to the main road. So you should also check that one, where I've been just now. I'm unsure where or how he goes from the lake. Spawns there. Almost there. Past the railroad. Now then, there are 2 points over here that you should check out. The first one is way out here, near these bones. And the second one, and one most people are familiar with, is the, what we call it, the Fallen Bridge over here. What damaged me? Seriously, I barely not. Okay, sorry for that. Now, while my dragon deals with that little test, which took half a second, let us examine everything once again. So, you can spawn over here at the bridge, over here, at the lake, in the forest of the Forlorn, and very much west of the Nameless Keep. All of these points can be covered in a 2-man team, quite easy, as long as you know the correct timing. The correct timing is when this icon changes to the evening, careful, not the night, the evening icon. So basically it should be a red icon over here. Also, the time should be something like 60, 70 minutes. 17 minutes. I hope this is about all the useful information I have about capturing him. So I hope this helps. Now we are off to Shrouded Carnage. And now for Shrouded Carnage. Shrouded Carnage has a number, not that big of a flight path. However, when it's so small, it can actually get a bit crowded. So I'll show you the key points straight off the bat. Oh, right over here is one of the key points you will need to search. You can spawn over there between the rocks, or on the path walking around here. And also very, very, very rarely be found next to right where the raptor is moving right now, over here. Another point which will need to be searched from the guy who is camping this side of the path is the railroad over here. This is the first point which should be covered. The second one is over the dungeon, but we'll get there a bit later. There's also a third point that needs to be covered. It covers a statue over here, the road, the public event and behind it, and also a bit of the oasis over here. You can see the event is over here, and he sometimes spawns behind, way out there. The oasis also needs to be covered up to the beginning of the mountain, which I'm facing right now. Can you see it? Good. Also, the dungeon. He can spawn from a multitude of places around here. The most common one, however, the two most common ones, one of them is right around here. And he will begin walking like this. And the second one is somewhere over here, either up in the sky or behind one of the walls here. He's a level 65 dragon. Yeah, this is the 65 one, correctly. And he spawns at night, around the minute 45, as soon as the icon over here changes to the night one. So let us go over it again. We got the Yermizaar Sands, which should cover this section. We have the public event, which should cover this section. And we have the railroad section, which covers this entire zone. If all these 3 points are covered correctly and no one slips on the job may as well be yours, because it's not that hard to find it and tag it, if the points are covered correctly. Now then, on to the currently last one, the Son of Tyre. And last, but definitely not least, Son of Tyre, the Hydra of Fortis. This time I will only show you on the map because it's quite a large path, and it's, let's be honest, it's kinda hard to miss this thing flying around. Like, seriously. The wild one is even a bit bigger, I think, and look at it. How can you miss this? Like, yeah. You can, however, be late for it, so I'll teach you how not to be. Where I am right now is one of the points you can camp it. Another option would be at the bridge. Either of these fall into this trajectory. Thanks, Sky. Thanks. Oh, okay, that worked. The trajectory is like this. This is the first part that has to be covered over here, all the way over here. It also has one point somewhere up here, I'm not exactly sure where. The second part is one that crosses like this. And there's both sides of the river over here. And the third one covers the Follow ruins like this, in a circle of sorts, a semi-moon, whatever. You guys get the idea. He spawns when the night changes to morning. So, and also he spawns in the exact same day as Midnight Shade. So you guys should note those down. Also, the timer for the day spawn is somewhere at 14 minutes or so. 15, 14, something like that. In 3 people, it's super easy to camp it. Even 2 can do it if they leave the ruins for last. So, this was about everything I had to say, all the advice I had to give. Hope it helps, and I'll see you all in the next video. See you later, guys.